Hi, I'm Ashlie Smith, and welcome to this episode of Nature in the Hills. And welcome to winter in Heritage Park. Winter is a time of year that folks think they need to stay indoors and hibernate, just like a lot of the animals do. But if you come to Heritage Park in the wintertime, you'll find out that there's a lot of really fun activities to do. Heritage Park in winter is a great time to come exploring for animal tracks and other signs of animals. Just in this small spot here off the trail, we can see signs of many animals exploring the winter landscape. In front of me here I see rabbit tracks, squirrel tracks, and even some deer tracks off to my left. Right in front of me here I also see a small tunnel where a small rodent has went underneath the snow. This deep blanket of snow helps to insulate the ground and protect the animals from the harsh winter temperatures. So all over you can see little tunnels that the rodents have made underneath the snow where they store their food and travel. Other signs of animals that you can find in Heritage Park in winter include fur and feathers, but also animal scat, or it's another word for animal poo. Animals like coyotes, squirrels, deer are active all winter long, so you can see signs of them throughout the park. What I'm wearing on my feet right now are called snowshoes. Folks wear snowshoes in the winter to increase the surface area of their feet, so their feet don't sink so far down into the snow. They're especially helpful during winters of extremely deep snow, but they're also great for exercise and walking on the trails. Snowshoes help with increasing the traction that you have on icy trails so you don't slip. It's great exercise. Rent snowshoes here at the Nature Center March through December. For more information about snowshoe rental, just give the Nature Center a call. What do animals eat in the wintertime? Well, if you look close right here, it's a great example of what rabbits eat. You can tell that rabbits have been munching on this fallen tree because of the little pieces of bark that are chewed off. There's rabbit tracks all around in the snow and even some rabbit scat right here. Rabbits are also great prey for the predators like coyotes and even hawks and owls. Other animals that are active in winter can find food on grasses like the seeds, berries from trees and bushes, but they also live off the food that they store up in the fall. It sees them through the entire winter. If you're exploring the trails of Heritage Park, if you just stop and listen for a moment in the winter silence, you'll hear birds calling from all corners of the park. Many people think a lot of our birds migrate south for the winter, and that's true, a lot of our birds do, but we also have a lot of winter birds that stay here all winter long. You can hear their songs echoing from all around the park. Birds that stay include cardinals, black-capped chickadees, dark-eyed juncos, and even some surprising birds like robins. We look forward to the end of winter, just before spring gets here, when all of those migratory birds are returning to Heritage Park. The months of February to April are most exciting. We heard the bluebirds return and also the sandhill cranes return to the marsh area. The tracks you see here don't belong to any animal. They belong to a cross-country skier. Cross-country skiing is a winter sport that they even do in the Olympics, and you can do it right here in Heritage Park. When we have a lot of snow, they don't plow the trails here in Heritage Park, so it's a good idea to rent snowshoes from the Nature Center or bring some cross-country skis to explore the trails. Cross-country skiing is great exercise. It's kind of like running in the wintertime. Wintertime is a great time to visit the Rouge River as it flows through Heritage Park. It looks different every time you come to visit. Sometimes the ice goes all the way across the river, other times it's only frozen part of the way across. But the water is always flowing underneath, even though it doesn't look like it is. That's why it's never safe to walk across the river. You'll often see animal tracks skirting the edge of it, but it's beautiful to look at from a distance. After exploring the winter in Heritage Park on snowshoes, cross-country skis, hiking looking for birds, or sledding at the sledding hill, make sure your final stop is at the Nature Center, where you can warm up with a hot cup of hot cocoa or coffee. You can also check out our Nature Center programs that we offer year-round. Thanks for watching this episode of Nature in the Hills.